out here early on this Saturday morning. It seemed like a Sunday right now though, because I was off yesterday. We'll wait on some people to get up in here. I know it's still early. Shout out to everybody. Hope everybody had a good Merry Christmas. I just basically relaxed at the house. Stayed away from I didn't really want to do no videos yesterday because, you already know. But today we're gonna get into some local trucking talk. You know that's what I do. Shout out to all truck drivers out there, man. Everybody that's out there. Whenever you tune in, play this video back, One of the things I want to talk about, man, is being a local trucker is not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody. Because one of the things is that being a local trucker, you kind of do the same thing every single day, man. And you run a tight schedule. You run a tight schedule, and a lot of OTR drivers, they don't got to deal with that. You know what I mean? It seems like being a local trucker, you're more micromanaged than being OTR. So any OTR guys, man, that thinking about coming local, those are just some of the things that you got to think about. That's why a lot of food service drivers, when they leave food service, believe it or not, they become owner operators. And there's a lot of guys that I used to work with, they're owner operators right now. They left food service and now they're owner operator, and they're doing pretty good out there. Shout out to all the guys that went and took a chance, man. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Stop thinking about it. You know what I mean? A lot of guys, man, they just went and got their own truck. Then they just did what they had to do. A lot of drivers. I'm talking about a lot of them. It's almost over 90% of the guys I know that leave food service, they went on to become owner operators. Over 90%. One of the biggest reasons I think for that is the money, man. These guys used to making the money, but they just got tired. They got burned out of being a local driver. They got burned out of being a food service driver. Yo, no new friends. What's going on, man? You know what I mean? Like being a local trucker, man, it's a burnout sometimes. That's why you gotta know how to take your vacations. You know what I mean? Like a lot of guys, they plan their vacation for the whole year. I don't like to do that. I like to plan like a week. I plan a week, and then what I do is during the year, whenever I feel like a burnout is coming, I just put a couple of days off, man, because you're gonna need that. You know what I mean? You're gonna need that. Because if you don't have that, then you're gonna feel like you're back against the wall. One thing I want to talk about, I want to tell all the local truckers, man, and this is something that I see that's going on, right? A lot of local companies doing this. You got these supervisors that, you take home $6K a week, that's what's up. You got a lot of supervisors, man, they don't respect your license. And I'm gonna do a separate video on this topic right here. A lot of supervisors don't respect your title. So what they do is, the driver might be running out of time, and some of these supervisors, man, they'll make you work off the clock. They won't make you. They'll turn it back and let you make that decision. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're setting you up for failure. Because at the end of the day, it's your fault. It's not their fault. If you get pulled over, it's your fault. You feel me? So any guys out there, man, that's coming to local trucking, Dirty Bro, what's going on? Anybody out there that's coming to local, man, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're working off the clock, it's not the supervisor's fault. It's your fault at the end of the day. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys working off the clock, man. Jay True, what's going on, man? What's going on with everybody? I know a lot of people up. Truck drivers usually wake up early, especially on a Saturday. I came out here, get me some coffee con leche and some of that guava and cheese pastry. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's a separate video I'm gonna do, man, because there's a lot of local companies, man, a lot of supervisors. They're having their drivers work off the clock. They run out of time and guys are still working, man. We got Tolga in the building. You know? It's Saturday. Feels more like a Sunday to me. That's what it feels like. But I want to talk about, man, this everyday struggle of a local trucker, man. Not a lot of people can do it. Not a lot of people can do it. Oh, you say McLean don't play that? I'm gonna be honest with you, Delvin, none of the local companies should support that stuff, but unfortunately, a lot of companies, and it's not the companies, a lot of supervisors are allowing guys to drive off the clock. You know what I mean? I talked to a couple guys. They'll call me, ask me if this is right, and what drivers should know. A driver should know that their license, their CDL, is bigger than any job or any supervisor. At the end of the day, you can pretty much take your license anywhere. You know what I mean? A lot of supervisors like to abuse their power, especially when guys are new. That's why I advise a lot of people to learn your DOT rules and regulation. Just learn it. You know what I mean? I had a homeboy Friday. When was it? It was Thursday. He had one delivery to go, and he had 2 hours left on his clock, and he brought that load back because he know he wasn't gonna make it on time. You know what I mean? And those are the type of stuff that we got to deal with as local truckers, especially food service drivers. Sometimes we run such a tight schedule that sometimes we just run out of time. Not me, because I don't run into those issues, because 9 out of 10 times my truck is loaded good, and I'm able to get the stuff off the truck But guys that run into issues like that are usually guys in food service that work in the drop yards, um, where if something's wrong with their load, they're not able to go on the dock to have their load fixed and stuff like that. So they run into time where they just run out of time. You get what I'm saying? We got 14 hours in a day to work. But as a local trucker, and one day out of the week, we have a 16-hour exemption. And a lot of guys, they're using their 16-hour to try to get to their last stop. You're supposed to use that 16-hour to drive back, because you'll run out of that 16-hour real quick. And if you're out there working 16 hours, man, you're doing something wrong. Like, that's too much hours. Like, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? As a local trucker, man, like, I'm good. I don't want to work no more than 10 to 12 hours a day. You know what I mean? Every day, that's all I want to work. You know what I mean? And one of the things about being a local trucker that's different from that the reason why I say it's not for everybody is because a lot of guys don't want to work 10 to 14 hours a day. You know? They want to take a day off here and there. They don't want to be working like that every day. Honestly, being a local trucker sucks at times. But I prefer to be a local trucker than to be an OTR, because to me that sucks more. So I guess I'm gonna stick with the one that sucks less. You know, being a truck driver sucks sometimes, man. But overall, it's been a good journey for me. You know. They already say be careful. What you mean? I'm just speaking facts, man. I speak from the heart. You know, being a local trucker, it sucks at times, but being OTR, it sucks more. You know? It definitely sucks more. So you gotta pick the one that sucks less to you. You get what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I enjoy being a local trucker though, man. I just enjoy. One of the things I enjoy most about it is just being able to go home every day, but not just being able to go home, with the ability to, I'm making money, like, you say when we speak facts, people get butt hurt. Yeah, you're right, but man, we just here to tell the truth. Nothing but the truth and the whole truth. And anybody that share me out, I can't see you. I appreciate y'all though. Anybody that share me out, I won't be able to see it. But we just speak the truth, man. Like, common sense don't come easy to a lot of people, man. And like, to me, like, if something don't make money, to me it doesn't make sense. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm here locally, if I'm making $1,200 a week, and somebody go over the road to make $1,500 a week, to me it don't make no sense, because, like, I'm not gonna give up my lifestyle for extra $300. It got to be way more than that. You get what I'm saying? They got to be way more, you know. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the way I look at food service, if I wasn't hitting a certain number, I would not be doing this. This is not an easy job, yo. I couldn't do this for no $1,000 a week, for no $1,200. I wouldn't even do this for $1,500 a week, yo. I mean, I'm not discouraging no food service driver that is doing $1,500 a week. It's good money. I mean, it's okay, you know. But in life, it's okay to be okay. I'm not down with being okay, you know. I'm here to make money, man. Like, if I'm not doing it like that no more, I'm leaving. Be honest with you, you know. So yeah, starting out in food service, if you're making like $1,300-$1,400 a week, it's not bad though. You're just a rookie. I mean, you're starting out, so you get what I'm saying. But those numbers, man, $1,500 a week, that's just a thing in the past for me. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna go OTR for $1,500 a week either, man. I don't got time for that. Like I'm a professional Class A experienced CDL driver, man. I need to be getting paid. You feel me? Shout out to all 9 people that's in the building right now. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to all the truck drivers out there, man, just don't settle for less. You get what I'm saying? 2021 is around the corner. It's time to start educating your mind and stop being like, just stop settling. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they settle for easy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to settle for this job because it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy, all right, but you struggling to pay your bills every week. You know, so what's the gratification with that? You feel me? And a lot of guys, they fall for that trap of driving a nice truck. You know, oh, my company put me in a 2025 Freightliner Cascadia with the, you know what I'm saying, computerized everything. You know, I got a microwave and a TV in there. You know, I got my own maid in there. You know, my bed spreads by itself. You know, I got a shower in my truck. You know, but how much you get paid though? Well, I get paid 18 cents a mile. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get tricked by that, man. A lot of people. But at the end of the day, I'm just here to let y'all know, man. This local trucking stuff though, it's not for everybody. It is not for everybody, yo. It's definitely not for everybody. Cause I wouldn't advise. I don't like that. I don't like the. My idea of me doing food service videos. Be honest with you, I'm not advising people to come to food service. To me, I'm warning people about all the stuff they're gonna go through. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like most of the drivers that I meet that came to food service, they respect the fact that I speak the truth. You know, it's like telling somebody, hey, you can come get this money, man, but all the things that you're gonna be going through and the obstacles and how hard it is and stuff like that. You know, I oversell how hard it is because I don't want to undersell that particular part when it comes to food service. I make sure I oversell how hard it is. Oh man, oh hey Jay, I saw a Coca-Cola guy one day. I seen a Coca-Cola guy one day locally. These local Coca-Cola guys in my area, they got their name on the side of the truck. So I was talking to dude. I'm like, damn, dude, you got your name on the truck. I'm like, and he recognized me from YouTube. I'm like, bro, you got your name on the truck, but y'all getting paid? And we start breaking down the pay. I'm like, man, that's bull crap, man. Like they're gonna have to take my name off of that. You know what I mean? If you're gonna put my name on the side of your truck, I'm gonna need like $2,000 at least for the week. You know? I'm gonna need $2K for the week. And you know what? I got a video coming up. I'm gonna and this video is basically I'm gonna shred. I wanna shred through $2,000. I'm gonna shred through $2,000 a week for the 1099 guys. And it's not gonna be like a disrespectful video. It's just gonna be a video to educate like some of the new drivers, to let them know, yo. A lot of drivers say, yo, I'm on 1099, I'm making $2,000 a week. I'm gonna break down that $2,000 so much, so bad, to educate some of the new guys, to let them know, yo, $2,000 a week on a 1099 OTR ain't shit. You is not doing it. You are so not doing it. So not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tear through that money, and I'm gonna do an educated video. I'm gonna pull out the board and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna break that money down for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Blue Rose, what's going on, man? Everything good with you? Can you talk a little bit about the selectors at US Foods? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I talk a lot with the selectors, and their job is physical, fast work and pace. But me being honest, man, like, I don't know about all the other DCs out there. I don't know where you're from, where you're located, but they changed the way how they pay these guys. A lot of the veteran guys, they left. There's a lot of new guys coming in. They used to get like incentive, where they can make a lot of money by working fast. But the way they get paid now is like, it's kind of funny. Like a lot of guys are like kind of like milking the clock now because they changed the way how they pay these guys, and that affects the whole production. That affects the way they bill our loads. You know, I notice our loads haven't been perfect lately. And, you know, I think the companies might want to look into that, man, because at the end of the day, to be honest with you, like when it comes to food service, I think selectors and guys that work in a warehouse should make top money, top dollars. You know what I'm saying? Majority of the guys that work in food service, the grocery business, they're selectors. They make top dollars. They make top money because they do a hard job. You know, you got so much cases to pull every single night. You know what I mean? So you guys, they do a hard job, man. But you definitely make great money being a selector. Some of the top selectors, they make just about the same amount of money as a truck driver. You know, some of the top ones, but you know, the bottom ones, I mean, they're just gonna make like regular money. But at the end of the day, selectors make good money. You know what I mean? And those guys, they run a tough schedule, man. Like our selectors, I see them coming in to work at like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. And those guys, they would work. They're not leaving until the work is done. So some guys, they'll come at 5 p.m. and they'll get off work like 4 a.m. Stuff like that, 5 a.m. And the difference between a selector and a driver is that they're not DOT regulated. So it's going to be days, especially holidays when it's busy. If you decide to become a selector, you're going to have a chance to work 80 hours and make as much money as you could if your DC is that busy. So I don't think it's a bad thing to be a selector. If you don't have your CDL yet, just get your feet wet. You know, you'll definitely make a lot of money, man. Especially over there at Publix warehouse. I don't know if you're located at any Publix warehouse, but their warehouses, they got cafeterias where they feed their selectors. You know, they get free meals and stuff. And you know, Publix, they got great benefits. Publix got profit sharing and stuff like that. So that might be a location that you want to check out also. You know, I don't know nothing about Walmart selectors, but I know Publix take care of their selectors. You feel me? I'm grossing 1824, 50 hours a week as a Teamster yard jockey, home every night, off on the weekends. I'm very thankful to God after years in this game. Yo, Brian, I'm telling you right now, man, I'll do backflips if I can be a yard jockey and gross 1824. That is great money, yo. You are doing it. You're definitely doing it, man. If you can do about $93,000 to $95,000 a year just to be a yard jockey, and I think that's what 1824 would get you, $93,000 to $95,000 a year, something close around there somewhere. That's great money, man, to be a yard jockey. Like, come on, bro, 50 hours a week. That's great money, man. Fortunately, they don't take care of yard jockeys down here in South Florida like that. One thing I can tell anybody about that ever been thinking about moving to Florida, all the truck drivers, if you're thinking about making money, man, like, this is definitely not the state to be. You got to have a lot of connections. You got to be able to do what nobody else want to do to make money in this great state of Florida, man. Especially, like, for instance, right? You know, Dirty Broke is up in here. He does fuel hauler, and you know, up there in the Northeast, to be a fuel hauler, it automatically means you're gonna be a baller. But down here, if you're a fuel hauler, man, you're gonna be a crawler. You ain't gonna be no baller. And you know, it's companies down here, man, that's paying guys $700 a week to haul fuel. Disrespectful. Paying guys $900 a week to haul fuel. $600 a week, very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It's just different, man. South Florida is just different. You know? You know, it's like, I don't know, man. Florida is backwards, man. You know, and we're surrounded by so much port, and we got so much people that's moving to the state every year. I don't know what's wrong with it, man. one of the reasons I can think of we don't have too much distribution coming out of South Florida. You know about that company that I always tell you about, Dirty? That company right there, man, they are always hiring. I don't really want to throw their names out there, but they are always hiring. And they got the nerve to put on Indeed. Oh, we pay $700 to $1,200 a week to haul fuel. So disrespectful, man. But that's Florida for you, That is definitely Florida for you. I know they take care of the pilot guys. They take care of the guys that delivers to Loves. They take care of the guys that Keenan Transportation. They make decent money down here in the fuel industry. Who else made decent money? It's a company that delivered to a racetrack. Their name is Energy Dispatch. That's another great company. Caroluzzo, they've been doing good. I got friends that work for Caroluzzo. They do good. Other than that, man, majority of these companies down here, they're trash, like garbage. You know what I'm saying? We have some trash. We got a trash food service company also. I don't want to put their name out there like that, And then when you look on Indeed, trying to find a truck driving job, man, like majority of these companies, man, in Florida, they're just trash, like garbage, like disrespectful to a CDL driver. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a young driver out there, man, anybody that play back this video, if you're a young driver, location is key in this trucking industry, man. Location, location, location. So before you get settled, I would just don't be scared to make that move, man. If this is gonna be your career, if this is what you want to do, don't be scared to move, man, because location is key in this trucking industry, man. Like a lot of veterans, they know it. You know what I'm saying? I know most of them guys in the Northeast, they know that location is key. Brian said a private fleet is pretty good. I went through some junk companies before I got this, and it's in Georgia. Man, yeah, Georgia's diluted with people right now. That's one of the reasons that you're gonna see that's gonna have an effect on the trucking industry sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much people running to Georgia right now, and sooner or later these companies out there, they're gonna start paying like Florida. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people are scared to like find a new area, find a new state, find a new city. You know what I mean? I know a lot of guys, they've been moving out west lately. Like don't be scared to move, guys. Like don't be scared to relocate. You know what I'm saying? I'm relocating, and one of the reasons I'm relocating, it don't really have nothing to do with my job. I'm the type of person I like to get more bang for my buck. You feel me? Like if you come like to South Florida, like you come like to Miami area, you see like everybody live on top of each other, and it's so expensive. Sherwin-Williams Paint is a good job out of Beaufort, Georgia. What side is Beaufort on again? I know Beaufort. I'm trying to remember. What side is Beaufort on again? Damn, I know I've been to Beaufort. I can't remember what side that's on, man. Beaufort, Georgia. Beaufort, Georgia. Is that close to Oh, Blue Rose. US Food got great benefits, man. I'm telling you, it's good benefits. If you think that's the place you want to be, I'd advise you to take advantage of the 401k. If you don't know how much to put into your 401k, they match us up to 4%. So you might as well go ahead and put at least 4% so you can get that free match. And the northeast of Atlanta, yeah, I've been to Beaufort, and they got good medical and stuff like that. I need the medical because I wear glasses. I'm not wearing my glasses now, and it's great, man. You never know when you're gonna need that insurance. I went to the hospital a couple of days ago, man, and I had that insurance, so I was good. They got a lot of benefits, man. They got a lot of perks. Like for instance, when I get perks on your cell phone. You got perks on cell phones. If you're a Chevy driver or those American cars, if you support American cars, they got perks on those. It's a lot of little perks, man, that bigger companies have. So you'll definitely, when you get up in there, man, definitely talk to your HR to find out, or your benefit center to find out what all the benefits they got to offer. Or Brian said, if you relocate, try to find a company that have a one of those things. Yeah, because that's a great company, Brian. I used to be one of them people, man, but it's hard, man. It's hard for that go on down here because guys down here is just not together. I know Cisco, they became union. Cisco became union down here a couple years ago. Their Miami branch and their West Palm Beach branch, they became union. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when I talked to a lot of the guys at Cisco, it seemed like now that they became union, it seemed like they gotta sit on the clock to make money. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The way I view union, shout out to everybody that's in the union and stuff like that. I can't really talk too much about a union because I don't have that much experience in the union or what goes on in the union. I worked under a union once. I worked under Teamster once when I used to drive a cement truck, and the only thing I remember is paying my union dues every week, come out my check. I didn't stay there long, but the only thing I can tell you is that in this industry of food service, man, like union or not, you gotta get them cases off the damn truck. So it's like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you're under, man. It doesn't matter what organization you're under. At the end of the day, you got to get them damn kids off the truck, and it's not gonna come off easier just because you're in a union. In my belief, So shout out to everybody that's in the union, man. Nothing but respect for every truck driver, man. I think if we move more as a unit, as truck drivers, if we move more like a unit, we wouldn't need no unions, But unfortunately, truck drivers don't move like a unit. If a group of truck drivers sitting and we talking about something that we gonna do, it's always that one truck driver that go and snitch, And unfortunately, a lot of people, they always say, oh, snitches get stitches, but they don't get stitches for real. Like the snitches, they still come to work the next day. So you know what I mean? A lot of drivers just to move more like a unit, man. Move more like a unit and everything be good, man. A lot of drivers don't. It's a lot of drivers, especially in food service, man. As much as I talk about drivers like each other in food service and drivers get along, it's a lot of drivers that don't like each other in food service, man. That can't stand each other in the same company, for no reason. Like, it'd be drivers that come to work, and just because you're low, just because you're making like $20 extra and they making for the day, they just got a problem with you. Like, you'll pick out you'll be a new guy, right? And a veteran, they'll have their route, they'll have a set route, but you'll be a new guy, and all of a sudden you get lucky, you getting all the sweet routes, you getting some sweet routes. Guys go on vacation, you getting good routes, you making money. You making money, right? And all of a sudden the veterans, they just hating on you. Y'all hit that thumbs up for me, people. What's going on? Knox Trucker, what's going on, man? And the veterans, they just hating on you for no reason. You feel me? And it's just natural, man, that in local trucking, man, a lot of guys, man, they just don't get along. A lot of people don't like each other. I'm not even gonna sit here and say it's all good to be a local trucker because everybody love each other and kumbaya. It is not like, it is so not like that. I think I get along with more people in different companies than my company. You know what I mean? Because a lot of drivers, a lot of drivers have a problem with the way I carry myself, man. You know what I mean? And I just carry myself proper. You know, like what's wrong with being proper? You know, what's wrong with having my shirt tucked in? Like, is something wrong with that? Like, you know. And a lot of drivers have problems with that, man. I get along with, to be honest with you, like majority of people I get along with work for McLean. Work for McLean, work for other companies. But I would say the majority of people that I get along with work for McLean. I got some friends at Cisco. I got friends at GFS. I mean, I do got friends at US Food, but I mean, it's a damn shame how divided some of these companies are, man. And it's just by jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll see a driver rolling up in a brand new Benz and everybody jealous, man. I'm like what people jealous about? We work at the same goddamn place. It's not my fault for you to go have 3,500 kids and now you on child support. When you get paid, you looking all crazy in the face. You know what I mean? That's not my business. Like on payday, man, everybody's looking happy. You can tell the guys on child support on payday, man, they be looking so crazy in the face. Shout out to all the guys on child support that's on here right now, man. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm just talking about some of my coworkers, man. You know, what's good? 1203 boys checking in. What's good with you, man? Everything good? No, I'm not talking about my I'm not talking about nobody in here, man. I was just talking about some of my coworkers, man. With it, the ones that's on child support, man, you should see when they get paid, bro. Like, it's like they be looking like it be payday and they be looking like a sad puppy. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, you supposed to be happy right now, man. We got paid. You know what I mean? They always start out the conversation by, man, that mother effing B. I'm like, damn, dude, it ain't her fault. Nobody tell you gonna have all these kids on this woman. You know what I mean? I know it's a tough thing being on child support, man. I know what it is, you know? I definitely know what it is, man. I know what it feels like. I got a daughter in college right now, so I definitely know how it feels. You know what I mean? Especially when you get them, you think, hey, you think you stop paying money? Wait till they get in college, man. Oh, Brian said he got to drive the old car to work. Man, I ain't, man. One day I'm gonna rent me a Ferrari one day. Hey, some drivers gonna pass out. I'm gonna rent a damn Ferrari. Some drivers ain't gonna make it back from their route. You know? They definitely not gonna make it, man, because at the end of the day, some drivers are just haters, man, you know? And I just don't get why people hate on each other when we're all in the same industry. You know what I mean? Like, some of the things that some of the YouTube people talk about, like, you'll have a guy that comes on YouTube and they'll make a whole video like, oh, I made $90,000 in 6 months. Look at me, I'm the man. I'm an own operator and I'm making money. And I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, isn't that what you're supposed to do? Like, aren't you supposed to make money as an owner operator or any truck driver? You know what I mean? Like, why are you stunting on your peoples, man? Like, why are you showing off on truck drivers? Like, I just don't get it, man. Like, I was listening to Dirty Broke yesterday. I was listening to the live. He was live for a long time. And he said something that is so correct, man. He was like, a lot of YouTubers are weird, man. And they are so weird. Oh, Brian, I'm going to get in that topic in a second. You are so right. You are so right. I'm gonna get in that topic. But Dirty said a lot of YouTubers are weird, and they are weird as heck. You know what I mean? They'll get on here, oh, I made $70,000 in 6 months. I'm an owner operator. Look at me, I'm the man. I told you guys. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, aren't you supposed to make money? Like, people need to act like they've been there. And Brian brought up a good point, man. Talking about haters, man. In food service, I can talk to you about food service. Shout out to all the supervisors that's used to making money, that's used to money. Shout out to all the supervisors that doesn't hate on drivers. I got to get you guys out the way real quick. Y'all stay to the side for this bloodbath that's coming. Shout out to all the good supervisors. You know, y'all go in the room, close the door, cover your ears. But there are some supervisors out there, they are just haters. Nobody put a gun to your head and told you to be a supervisor, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, there's this one particular supervisor, right? I heard in a conversation one time that it was something brought up where, like, we needed more electric jacks. And he told one of the higher managers, man, not a higher manager, another manager, like what they need more jacks for. They make a lot of money anyway. You know what I mean? That's just a hater comment, man. A lot of these guys, man, like, let's just say you need equipment, and just because you're making money for the day, they will not give you that particular equipment. And this happens in every you got haters in every single company, man, whether it's Cisco, US Food, McLean, this, that, and the third. You're always gonna have that one or two supervisors that's just jealous, envious, hater, corrupted, you know, talking behind people back. And it's just, I walked in on a supervisor that was talking about me one day, man. You know what I mean? He was talking about me, and I just looked at him and smiled, man. You know what I mean? And I still look him in the face every day, and just, you know what I mean? I still talk to him, because at the end of the day, he ain't coming to my house and drinking with me or hanging out with me or nothing like that. At the end of the day, man, you just can't, like, you just gotta stay being you, man. Because, like, if you let some of these dudes get you out of your element, then they will keep having a job and you won't, because you'll probably want to do something crazy to them. Supervisors, dispatchers, and office types low-key despise us because they can't run the rig, but they're expendable. Goodwill, hands out. For real, man. For real. They come and go, man. So one advice I can give any drivers that listen to this video, man, don't let a supervisor get you out of your element. Stay professional, man, because guess what? They got to answer to somebody too. You know what I mean? So when a supervisor try to get, especially when they try to get ghetto with you and talk crazy, you know what I mean? You just look them in the face like, yo, I'm going to let your people know what you got going on. As a matter of fact, I'm going to HR right now. Don't do it behind the back. Let them know in their face. Because when you let them know in your face, you letting them know you're a man. You see what I'm saying? When you go back and forth with somebody and you start arguing stuff, that's when you're going to want to get in an altercation. That's when you want to get in a fight. And that's not the way to solve problems. You know, they got a boss. Legit. What's going on? Legit slappers. Is there a relief driver position at your division? Not right now. And when you say relief driver, you mean like, yeah, elaborate what you mean on relief driver, because I know it's a lot of different terminology when it comes to relief driver. Yeah, Brian, you're right about that, man. A lot of drivers, they're caught up. Like, I know there's one particular driver, he got fired for smoking a cigarette. Oh, cover routes at different yards. I think in US Foods you gotta go through corporate to be a relief driver. you got to go through corporate. So it's something that you got to reach out to corporate for. That's a position I thought about one time. Them guys, they make a lot of money. Um, they go all over the United States and they make a lot of money, man. But that's something that you got to go through corporate about. But talking about firing people for technology, man, there's a lot of I knew a guy that got fired for smoking cigarettes in the truck after getting a warning. And I knew the guy right now, he's on a final warning for smoking cigarettes in the truck. So the technology nowadays is definitely get rid of a lot of drivers, man. And talking about technology, man, that is something that is so annoying about being a local trucker. And I know a lot of guys don't have cameras in their truck, but we got cameras like pointing right at us, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I try to ignore that camera as best as possible. Because you gotta ignore it, man. If you don't ignore that camera, you're just gonna it's gonna bother you. You know, it's gonna bother you. Like sometimes I come to work, I just want to cover that camera, but honestly, that's a fireable offense. I can't cover it, so I just go on about my business. I don't use my phone when I'm driving, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm driving and I want to listen to some music on YouTube or something, like I'm gonna reach for my phone and put on that particular song and put my phone where it is and let the song play or something like that. I'm not gonna act like a damn robot because a stupid camera looking at me. At the end of the day, man, they can kiss my butt with that camera, man. You know what I mean? It is so annoying, man. I'm telling you, because it gets a lot of good drivers in trouble, man. I started driving my vet to work, and the supervisor was asking all the drivers who driving the vet in the lot. Man, because a lot of them don't want to see your style and profile, man. They don't want to see us in that vet, man. What kind of, you got the new vet? Shout out to all the good supervisors too, man, that don't get into stuff like that, you know. Fortunately, at my job, we don't have a lot of haters. We only have a lot. Hey, I know that went across y'all head real quick, right? I said, fortunately, at my job, we don't have a lot of haters. We only have a lot. Yeah, man, but oh, you got cameras now, Dirty? Damn, I ain't knew you had cameras. I did not know you have cameras, man. I know GFS don't have cameras unless they change something. And don't you hate it when hey, don't you hate it when you get called in the office for a hard brake situation and you have a non-driver, somebody that never drove a damn truck before, trying to explain to you about hard braking. Like the toughest thing you can go through as a professional driver is when you have people that never drove a damn truck trying to scold you or trying to reprimand you as a professional driver. They don't even know how to turn the damn steering wheel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, really, supervisor? You really gonna start that truck in reverse? You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking to be a thinking man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, what's going on? To be a thinking man, I'm thinking that everybody that drive a truck, right? Salute from, oh, we got South Florida. Oh, South Florida division in the building. What's going on, man? Let me tell you something. To be a supervisor, I think that you should get your Class A CDL, man, so you can know what us truck drivers and us realtors going through. Well, That ain't got nothing to do with being a realtor. Oh, you say San Francisco? Oh, San Francisco division. Oh, I'm just chilling here, trying to waiting to get some coffee. You know. Hey, legit. Hey, remember anybody that moving to South Florida, man? Now's the time to move to South Florida. You know, the houses prices is only gonna get worse. So, Dirty, let me hear from you, man. What you think about all these supervisors, man? You know, you got some good ones, you got some bad ones, you know, but I think to be a supervisor, I think you need to have your Class A CDL. In my opinion. Yo, David Andrew, I'm popping, yo. Everything good? So you're sick of OTR? Gotta get a, gotta get a local job, man. Gotta get a local job. You know what I mean? But for anybody that didn't know, in the trucking community, man, if you know anybody in South Florida that's looking for a house, man, just tell them to get at me, you know? Tell them to get at me, man, because I'm a licensed realtor. I'm trying to help some people, you know? And one thing I want to tell you guys, I don't know if anybody ever visit South Florida, but it's this place called Fort Pierce, Florida. They're about to get the 5th biggest water park in the world, so that is definitely the place that you want to be, you know what I mean? And anybody that's out there shoveling snow right now in the Northeast, like, I know you guys get all the season and stuff, but yo, you don't want to be shoveling snow at 60 years old, man. Yo, you need to be moving to Florida right now. I got a spot for you guys right now. Right now. You know what I mean? I'll even sell you my own house. Hey, dirty supervisor drivers, that's what I'm talking about. And that's why I respect all the GFS drivers, because they all drive. Don't sleep on Frito-Lay. Frito-Lay is a big time company, man. Them people make a lot of money. Trust me, I know that. And Little Debbie, I think Little Debbie, you got to be like an owner-operator, contractor type of person. They make great money as well. You know? You got people that work for Frito-Lay that's driving a damn van that's making like $80,000, $90,000 a year. You know what I mean? Like Frito-Lay is all profit. Like, they have a big bag with air in it and have like 12 potato chips. Like, they make nothing but profit, man, you know? And they keep on tricking everybody because everybody keep on buying that big bag of air. You know, that's all it is, you know? That is all that's in that bag right there. Nah, man, I ain't firing no shots at the Northeast driver. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm never firing shots at no drivers, man. I'm just saying, you guys are shoveling in the snow right now. It's all good. You know what I mean? But y'all don't want to be shoveling the snow at 70, man. Like, y'all buy a little crib in South Florida. You buy the crib, you know, I rent it out for you guys, you know, and after y'all rent it out, and when y'all get ready to move down here, we kick out the clients. We say, yo, you can rent it out, you know, buy a crib in South Florida and rent it out, because I'm telling you, you don't want to be in that damn snow when you get old, man. Or y'all can go to Georgia, or y'all can even go to Arizona. It's nice out there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that. I mean, Martin Brown's heavy around here. They started by the time 100K. They probably run these jars up. OJ, you say those are shots? Nah, man. I'm telling you, you guys like that snow right now. You enjoy it. Enjoy that. That's all New York people got on us, man. We got all season. Oh, you say your snow blower stay ready? Like right now, I mean, people make fun of me because right now I'm cold and it's 49 degrees down here in South Florida. Like the Northeast people, they'll make fun of me, especially people from New York. You know what I mean? David, I got friends that work for Quality, man. They're a good company, man. If you're thinking about filling out an application for them, go ahead. You're gonna get a electric jack. You're gonna get a pump jack. They do Chipotle. They do Starbucks. They do Chipotle, Starbucks. They do Chick-fil-A. Bryant, trust me, you right about that, man. So you sound like you're ready, man. Sound like you're ready for a second house. Get at me, man. $49 degrees. Yeah, 49 degrees down here, man. And I'm cold. You know, I don't know what's the degrees up there, Dirty, but it's 26. Ah, man. See, I go crazy right now. 26 degrees. Yeah, that's way too much for me. I couldn't deal with that, y'all. Trust me. You say you're in shorts at 49? 21 degrees, man. I'm good on that. You can keep that, man. You know, it's like living in a cold fridge, man. Like I don't even see the point. He's at 49. He's slinging holes in a Speedo. That's crazy. Oh, Brian, you say you only been in your house 18 months, not ready for the second one yet. Man, you never know until you know. Cause one thing a lot of guys don't understand, man, when you getting ready to buy your second house, if you want an investment property. Matter of fact, that's something that I'm not even gonna talk about. If you want to really talk about that behind the scenes, just get at me. You know what I mean? But it's not as hard as you seem. You just gotta make sure that you can cover all your ends, stuff like that. I used to run nights. I used to be a night runner. I used to start at midnight. It was one point where I used to start at 9 p.m. But I ain't gonna lie, I got burned out. And another thing, I had my mind started playing tricks on me. Working overnights as a food service driver, I'm gonna be honest with you, my mind started playing tricks on me, meaning that I felt that it was always somebody following me, man. And I just didn't feel safe no more. You know, I was making a delivery at Applebee's one time. I was in Hialeah, and I seen this dude riding up to me on a bicycle. He was holding something in his hands, and then, you know, I was like, I was on guard, you know, and then he came out of nowhere. Hey, it was a crackhead. He was like, and you know how crackheads ride bicycles, and then he put out a speaker. He's like, hey man, you want to buy a speaker? And I looked at the dude, man. I'm like, right about now, I'll slap the crap out of you, man. You really gonna startle me like that for a damn speaker? You see me working, trying to deliver these cases, and you gonna come and ask me if I want to buy a speaker? And I called the police, man. And the reason I called the police because them crackheads there got too comfortable hanging around that store. And I told the cops, I'm like, man, just tell them don't hang around here no more, man. You know, I'm trying to make delivery, and every time I come here, you got people sleeping in front of the door, and like, man, y'all go find another spot. You know what I mean? And man, I don't know if y'all ever smell them smoking that crap, but like, Dirty Broke. Hey, we'll definitely do that real estate talk at least once a month. That'd be dope, you know? Yeah, man, but working at nights, man, you gotta stay vigilant though, man. Especially if you're making like regular deliveries. Especially if you're running a route, try to change your route a little bit. Don't run your route the same way every day. You know what I mean? Because especially running a route in Miami, Miami is rough, man. I'm first 48, all of that, man. You know, and it's not easy, man. I think guys should get a differential for working at nights. You know what I mean? And I just got burned out working at nights. That's why I came back to the day shift. You know what I mean? It's easier to work at nights because you're not dealing with no traffic. You're not dealing with nobody. You got all the keys to the restaurant and stuff like that. But salute to all the food service drivers that work at nights, that work overnights. Y'all just stay vigilant out there on the road. Remember, at the end of the day, it's not your truck and it's not your groceries. So if somebody come and they want your truck and they want your groceries, man, give it to them. Your life is worth way more than that truck, man. You know, just let them have it. You know, let them have it. Cause these dudes nowadays, man, they're trying to steal everything. They're trying to take everything, man. You know, nobody want to work no more, man. Everybody always trying to come up on a quick come up. You know what I mean? Everybody. You know, I heard J. True looking for that Chick-fil-A truck right now. Oh, Chick-fil-A, they building a DC out there in North Carolina. That's what's up, man. Man, I ain't been to the North Carolina in a long time, man. You know? Yeah, I know, Jay, you see that Chick-fil-A truck, you see them drivers working, man, they better not be slipping. You know? If they slipping, there's gonna be a couple chicken missing. Hey, the Chick-fil-A truck around here, man, like 410 trucker, what poppin', man? Marlon, what's going on? I know Chick-fil-A truck, like every time I see those guys, man, them guys, they be having like 6 to 8 pallets, man. It seemed like the whole truck be going to Chick-fil-A. Yo, Chick-fil-A is open, right? Damn. Hey, you make me want to go to Chick-fil-A right now and get me some of those chicken minis, man. I just had to come get my coffee con leche. But I'm telling you, hey, those chicken minis, they'll be hitting the spot, man. When you get them chicken minis and you get that honey, you put that honey in between the chicken minis, that thing hit the spot so hard. That chicken biscuit is right on time, man. Chick-fil-A is the truth, though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh, Bredrick Smith, what's going on, man? Oh, you do Chick-fil-A with Martin? I wish I had a Porsche, man. Hey, Knox Trucker, my actual dream car is a Porsche 911, man. That's my actual dream car. I'm gonna be honest with you, like I like that car. I think what got me to liking that car is Miami Vice. I don't know if that's the car that they used to drive, but I used to see those cars in that movie a lot. GFS in Charlotte is real good, great management. That's the key to any job, man, is the management. That's the key to any job. Yeah, that's actually a dream car of mine, you know, but that price is way too high, man. Bredrick Swift, man, anytime, man. That's good to hear, man. How long you been over there now? Shout out to 410 Trucker, called in sick. Hey, I don't blame you, man. Ain't nobody going to work the day after Christmas. Oh, you say that was a Ferrari Testorado? Yeah, I don't remember where I used to see that Porsche. It was a movie. I used to see that Porsche in, man. I can't remember. Yeah, you're right. That was a Ferrari in that Miami Vice though. Yeah, you're right. But I remember as a young kid, man, I used to see that. Man, when I saw that Porsche 911, I was like, yo, I gotta get that. So if you guys ever see me driving a Porsche 911, man, just know that it's gonna get repoed, but just know that I got my dream car though. Even though it might get repoed in a couple months, just know that I accomplished my goal and I drove my dream car. Even though it's gonna get repoed, or I might have to bring it back from renting it. But oh, you just got hired on last week. That's what's up, man. It's funny, man. Like sometimes I'll be talking to drivers. They be all over the place, man. Like Houston, like Tech, like different state. Different state, man. And some of the guys, man, when they go there, man, and they tell the story of like me inspiring to the manager that me inspiring them to work there, man. That's like, it's crazy, man. How much drivers that be reaching out to me, you know. Yeah, subscribe though, man. If you're not subscribed to my channel, and tell some of them drivers to subscribe, man. You know. Shout out to all the food service drivers, man. It ain't easy what we do, you know. It ain't easy what we do, and we are so not appreciated. We are so underappreciated, man. They hire a lot of managers, a lot of supervisors, a lot of VPs, stuff like that. They don't really understand what we go through out here, you know. They don't. To be honest with you, I don't think a lot of them care. As long as they keep getting paid, that's all that matters, you know. But food service drivers, they go through a lot, you know. Like, to be honest with you, like, this is what a food service driver go through, right? If you work every day, you're used to working every day. If you take one day off, like let's just say you take a Wednesday off, and only a food service driver would understand me. On that day that you're taking off, your body's gonna be in pain, and it's not that something's wrong with you. It's just that your body is just used to like waking up every day and doing this physical activity, and all of a sudden you just change the cycle of what you do. Weekends is fine because your body is used to slowing down on the weekends, but whenever you take like a Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday off, your body's gonna be in pain. And you know, I hear football players talking about that, stuff like that. So it's not easy what a food service driver do, man, but we are so unappreciated, getting cut off by people. When we try to park to make a delivery, people, garbage man, like a garbage driver, like shout out to all the garbage driver, man, but you guys, man, you guys ain't got no manners, none at all, man. You know, none at all. I don't like to move for the garbage mans, and because they know, like, they running a route, right? And usually a garbage man, when they run a route, they coming back to most of the routes are like circular, right? They know damn well they can come back to that restaurant. They come there, they blow their horn and acting all crazy and stuff like that. 9 out of 10 times, I'm not moving. So I'm saying, if you step into me, you gotta step to me with respect, you know. Yeah, I don't move for the garbage. Hey, you guys stop moving for the garbage people. They don't. I was at this restaurant making a delivery the other day, and this lady came and asked me, "Can I move for the garbage?" I'm like, what about me? And I'm gonna start telling these customers, like, yo, if I move that truck, I'm leaving, like straight up. I'm not moving for no garbage people, man. They got a job to do. I got a job to do. You know what I mean? So if they can't pick up that garbage wherever I'm parked, I try not to park in the way of them picking up the garbage. But if that's the only place I got to park, they got to leave and come back. I ain't moving for no garbage man. We got work to do too. You know what I mean? For real though, you know? It ain't easy being a local trucker, man. We gotta deal with all type of people, man. You know? I remember one time I was making a delivery to PF Chang, and I'm inside the truck doing my thing, and I seen the garbage man. He came hanging over my truck, and he was like, "How long you gonna be, U.S. Food?" And I looked at the man like I was having a bad day already, man. I looked at the man. I'm like, man, if you don't get the hell out of my face, man. Ask me how long. I'm like, how long you gonna take you to come back? You know. Shout out to all the garbage man. Some of them do got respect. Some of them do got manners. Some of them was raised right. You know. But I don't know if it's in their training. I don't know if it's in their training for I think it got something to do with their training, where whoever is training them tell them that you got all access to, like, if you come and somebody's in your way, you gotta tell them to move. I don't know if that's part of the training. They must think that there's some type of emergency vehicles, police or ambulance or something like that, but I just don't understand the garbage people, yo. You know? You know? For real though, man. And some of the garbage people down here, man, talking about garbage people, man. Some of the garbage people, man, they actually make money down here, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, especially that company. What's that green company called? Waste Management? Yeah, Waste Management. They make money. They make decent money, man. Oh, their pay get messed up if they gotta go back. Talking about them Waste Management people. Well, they need to go talk to the people that pays them, because if your pay get messed up because you got to go back to pick up a garbage, then they don't make no bread. I thought them Waste Management guys make money. That's what I thought, man. I know they got good benefits over there at Waste Management and all that there. You know what I mean? Yo, but I'm about to go get this coffee con leche, and then I'm gonna head on over there. That J True got me in the mood for some Chick-fil-A, so I'm gonna head on over there and get me about 16 chicken minis, 16 hash brown. Get me some of this coffee con leche. And let me ask y'all a question, man. Talk about money real quick before I get out of here, right? You know how a lot of owner-operators, you know a lot of OTR drivers, they lie about money, right? Easy on the trash. I ain't never going easy on the trash drivers, man. They need to tighten up, man. But you know how all right, let me ask y'all this question. Do you guys think that local drivers lie about money? Do you guys think that local drivers, local truckers lie about the money? And if y'all ever catch a local driver lying about money, man, just call them out, man. You know what I mean? Oh, you said you ran for BFI? Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, like the ongoing beef with food service drivers and garbage man in Florida, it ain't never gonna end, man. Never. And I think we got them outnumbered too. Nah, they got us outnumbered. I think they got way more garbage trucks than they got food service trucks. But it's all about respect, man, you know? Like, I try my best to park out the way. You know what I mean? I try my very best, man. Oh, you're doing the roll off? Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I appreciate y'all jumping in, man. About to go in here and get my coffee on. You know, you already know what type of coffee I drink. How long it take you to get the hang of the job? It took me about, I'm gonna be honest with you, because I had experience with like Coke and I had experience with sales, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and all that there. It took me about really quick, about a month. David Henry, man, you already got enough experience if you OTR. Like, you need about 6 months to a year. Oh, no Starbucks, Knox Trucker, no Starbucks, man. I mean, when I drink coffee, man, my Cuban side of me comes out. I gotta get me a coffee con leche from Don Pon, you know. Un coffee con leche. Yeah, my Cuban side of me definitely comes out when I drink my coffee, man. No Don Pon over here. I mean, no Starbucks over here, man. You know. These guys here make it seem like you can't do the job. Why you say that? You know, yo, Kevin, let me tell you, man, before I go. Let me tell you real quick, right? Before I go out of here, man. And I was talking about this earlier, man. In the food service industry, man, there are a lot of haters. There's a lot of guys that, and I'm talking about like any company that you go to, you're gonna find a lot of haters. It's gonna be a lot of guys that don't want you to win. It's gonna be a lot of guys that don't want you to make money. It's gonna be a lot of guys that they're always gonna be watching you and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if you work for Coke, you can do this type of job, man. So, you know, it ain't nothing to it, but just to do it. Whenever you're being trained, whoever's training you, if you're not being trained properly, go to management and just let them know, like, you're not being trained properly. Everything your trainer is doing, you should be doing it also. A matter of fact, you should be doing more. So if he's not giving you the scanner to let you scan these items, if he's not showing you different situation with the scanner, and those are some videos that I'm gonna start making. I'm gonna start doing like adjustment videos in the scanner where it's gonna be like a training video where if you're out there and you're training and let's just say you have 1K short or something like that, I'm gonna do a quick video on how to give the customers credit and stuff like that. I got an idea from a driver I was training the other day on doing those videos. But a lot of these guys, man, they don't know how to train. They look at people that they're training as helpers, and you can't. When you're being trained, you gotta think of yourself as not being a helper, but actually being the person that's running the route. A lot of people don't know how to train, man. So to be honest with you, like, it's a big thing for food service drivers to like think that every driver that come in is not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about what they say or do, man. At the end of the day, they're just softer than the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. That's all I can say. If that's your team, man. Hey, if that's your team, man, I just wanted to get that in there real quick. You know, if that's your team, man, you know, they softer than the damn Steelers right now, man. Them boys there, man, they so soft, man. Not to mention the Eagles, man. Did I say that? Hey, the Eagles are still battling, man, for the damn first place in the NFC. You know, like that's the damn shame, man. Hey, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Before I go real quick, let me talk about this real quick, man. Before I go, man. I don't know if y'all agree with me or not. Agree to disagree. The NFC East should get kicked out of the NFL. Oh, Kevin, you're an Eagle fan too? The NFC East should get kicked out of the NFL. All Yo, who agree with me, man? Give me a thumbs up. If you don't agree with me, just give me a thumbs down, man. The NFC East should get kicked out of football. And if you don't know who's in the NFC East, we got the mighty Dallas Cowboys. We got the New York Giants. New York. We got the New York Giants. We got Washington. We got the Washington football team. Y'all don't call them Washington Redskins. We got the Washington football team. And we got the mighty Philadelphia Eagles, man. They should get kicked the hell out of football, man. Because I don't know how a powerhouse division go from being the division, respectful division of the NFL, man, to being what they are right now, man. You know, did I leave any team out? That division is so crappy, man. It's ridiculous. Did I leave a team out? I said the Eagles, the Giants, Redskins. The Redskins is dirty. They shouldn't get kicked out. They should get kicked out. Hey, dirty. They should get kicked out and fined, man. They should get a fine, you know, for the horrible display of football. I ain't gonna lie. Eagles finally got a quarterback now. They finally got them a quarterback because they gave Wentz all that money, man. I don't know what the heck he was doing back there, man. But you know, Eagles being the Eagles, they gonna do what they gonna do, and what they gonna do, in my opinion, they gonna keep Wentz. Oh, we just showing him a lesson. They're gonna keep Wentz and they gonna trade Hurts. Watch them do that. If they don't do that, I'm gonna be very surprised, man. And I'm hoping I'm wrong for your guys' sake, for Kevin and Dirty. You know what I mean? I'm hoping I'm wrong, you know? Kevin, you say you believe in Carson Wentz, man. You crazy, man. I don't know what's going on with Carson Wentz, man. But he definitely going backwards. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a Dolphins fan. And I'm an honest person, man. We are going to miss the playoff at 10-6. And the reason we're going to miss the playoff is because we're tied with Baltimore. And both of us got 2 games remaining. And Baltimore, they will win out. We will win Sunday against the Raiders. But unfortunately, man, we're not going to be able to beat Buffalo. And we're going to miss the playoff at 10-6. And that's going to be the slap in the face, man. We're missing the playoff at 10-6. And you're going to have somebody in the NFC East winning the damn division with 7 damn games, man. Isn't that ridiculous? We're going to miss the playoff at 7-6, or 10-6. We're going to miss the playoff at 10-6. And you're going to have somebody that win the damn division with 7 games in the NFC. That's what I don't understand. But if we make the playoff, the only way we'll make the playoff is if we win tomorrow, and Baltimore loses. I think Baltimore have a hard game also. If Baltimore loses and we win, then we automatically gonna make the playoff, because it doesn't matter what happened next week, because if we tie with Baltimore, we own the tiebreaker. So we need to win Sunday and we need Baltimore to lose. I think they're playing a pretty tough team also this Sunday, but they've been on a roll of late, you know, so it's still like, it's still up in the air right now, you know. Chiefs going back to back. Man, I guess you ain't watching Buffalo play. I guess you're not watching Buffalo. That team ain't playing right now. And I don't like Buffalo. I'm not a bandwagon person, but that team is balling. That quarterback, he's no joke. I mean, are they enough to beat the Chiefs right now? I don't know, but I mean, they are playing some serious football. That's why I don't think Miami Dolphins gonna beat them. The only way the Dolphins would beat them is if the Bills are resting their players, and I don't think the Bills will rest their players because they're battling with the Steelers for the second spot in the division. So the Bills are going to be playing for real, and that's bad news for Miami. You know what I'm saying? That's bad news for Miami because the Bills actually have something to play for. Because the Steelers, they start sliding so far backwards that now they're in trouble of being the second seed. The Bills can get the second seed now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think Dolphins gonna lose, because Bills is actually playing for something. Second seed overall in the AFC. So that's what it is, man. Yo, I appreciate y'all for jumping in here, man. If y'all not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscription. Shout out to all the food service drivers out there, everybody, man. Y'all be easy, man.